அருட்பெருஞ்சோதி அருட்பெருஞ்சோதி தானி பெரும் கருணை அருட்பெருஞ்சோதி 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 தானி பெரும் கருணை அருட்பெருஞ்சோதி 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 தானி பெரும் கருணை அருட்பெருஞ்சோதி.
So I want to introduce our sister Maria Sanchez from Mexico. Sister Maria lives in San Cristobal de las Casas, Chiapas, Mexico. It is a beautiful town on the mountains. She is a yoga teacher and travels to give yoga trainings and spread the messages of Vallalar. She has traveled to India, Vallalar. She is known by many of our fellow Sanmargis in India, including Salem Mr. Kuppusamy Ayya, Sadhu Mr. Janagiraman Ayya, and others. She has a divine voice and can bring heaven to earth with her divine voice. We are going to hear that now. With that note, we welcome our beloved sister Maria Sanchez from Mexico to sing Arutpas and share her experience as a Vallalar devotee. Bienvenido, Maria Sanchez.
Thank you, Prasanna. Thank you very much for letting me join you in your community and for being able to share my love and transformation with Vallalar.
Thank you. So, Sister Maria, we want you to sing Arutpas, and then we can go for your session to share the experiences.
Okay, great. அருட்பெருஞ்சோதி அருட்பெருஞ்சோதி தானி பெரும் கருணை அருட்பெருஞ்சோதி 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 தானி பெரும் கருணை அருட்பெருஞ்சோதி 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 தானி பெரும் கருணை அருட்பெருஞ்சோதி.
We are experiencing technical difficulties. You may not hear everyone on the call. You will be prompted when the conference is reconnected.
கருணை அருட்பெருஞ்சோதி. நினைந்த நினைந்த உணர்ந்த உணர்ந்த நிகழ்ந்தோ நிகழ்ந்தோ அன்பு நிறைந்த நிறைந்த அன்பு நிறைந்த நிறைந்த உற்றரும் கண்ணீராதனால் உடம்பு நனைந்த நனைந்த உற்றரும் கண்ணீராதனால் உடம்பு நனைந்த நனைந்த அருளமுதே நானிலே ஞான நரசரசே என்னுரிமை நாயகனே என்று வணிந்து வணிந்து என்று வணிந்து வணிந்து ஏற்றுதும் நான் வாமியின் உலகியலே மரணமிலா பெருவாழ்வில் வண்டிடலாம் கண்டி புனைந்துரையே போய் புகழே சத்தியாம் சொல்கின்றேன் பொற்சபையில் சிற்சபையில் புகுந்தருணாமிருவே போவோம் தருணாமிருவே அருட்பெருஞ்சோதி அருட்பெருஞ்சோதி தானி பெரும் கருணை அருட்பெருஞ்சோதி 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 தானி பெரும் கருணை அருட்பெருஞ்சோதி 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 தானி பெரும் கருணை அருட்பெருஞ்சோதி ஆபானான் வேண்டுதல் கேட்டு அருள் புரிதல் வேண்டும் ஆருயிர்கட்கெல்லாம் நான் ஆம்பு செயல் வேண்டும் எப்பாரும் எப்பாதமோ எங்கனும் நான் சென்றே எந்தே இனினது அருட்புகழை எம்பிரால் வேண்டும் செப்பாதமே நீலை மேல் சுத்த சிவாமாரகம் திகழ்ந்தோங்கார ஜோதி செலுத்திரல் வேண்டும் தப்பேதினான் சேனோ நீ பொறுத்தாள் வேண்டும் தப்பேதினான் சேனோ நீ பொறுத்தாள் வேண்டும் தலைவனினை பிரியாத நீலமாயும் வேண்டுவனே தலைவனினை பிரியாத நீலமாயும் வேண்டுவனே அருட்பெருஞ்சோதி அருட்பெருஞ்சோதி தானி பெரும் கருணை அருட்பெருஞ்சோதி நல்ல மருந்து சுகம் நல்கும் வைத்தியான மருந்து நல்ல மருந்தோ சுகம் நல்கும் வைத்தியான மருந்து அருள்வாடி வான மருந்தா அருள்வாடி வான மருந்தா நாமுள் அற்புதமாக வந்த மருந்த இருளாரா உண்ணும் மருந்த இருளாரா உண்ணும் மருந்த அம்பார்க்க இன்புருவாக இருந்த மருந்த நல்ல மருந்தோ சுகம் நல்கும் வைத்தியான மருந்த நல்ல மருந்தோ சுகம் நல்கும் வைத்தியநாத மருந்தோ சஞ்சாலம் தீர்க்கும் மருந்தோ சஞ்சாலம் தீர்க்கும் மருந்தோ எங்கும் தானே தானாகி தரைக்கும் மருந்தோ எங்கும் தானே தானாகி தழைக்கும் மருந்தோ அஞ்சால் என்றாலும் மருந்தோ அஞ்சால் என்றாலும் மருந்தோ.
We are experiencing technical difficulties. You may not hear everyone on the call. You will be prompted when the conference is reconnected.
Sachidanandamaga Marandamarananda Nalla Marandimma.
This conference has been reconnected.
Sugam Algum Vaitiyanada Maranda Nalla Marandimmaranda Sugam Algum Vaitiyanada Maranda Vitagamana Maranda Vitagamana Maranda Sadurveda Mudivil Vilangum Maranda Tatuvadida Maranda Tatuvadiva Maranda என்னை தானாக்கிக் கொண்டே அயல்லா மறந்த என்னை தானாக்கிக் கொண்டே அயல்லா மறந்த நாளா மறந்தே மறந்தோ சுகம் நல்கும் வைத்தியநாத மறந்தோ நல்ல மருந்தே மருந்தோ சுகம் நல்கும் வைத்தியநாத மருந்தோ. Can you hear? கருவில் கலந்த துணையே கருவில் கலந்த என் கனிவில் கலந்த மோதி என் கண்ணில் கலந்த ஒளியே என் கருத்தில் கலந்த காலித்தே என்னோடுவில் கலந்த அழகே என்னுயிரில் கலந்த உறவே என் உணர்வில் கலந்த சுகமே என்னுடைய ஒருமே பெருமானே என்னுடைய ஒருமே பெருமானே தெருவில் கலந்த விளையாடும் சிறியேன் தனக்கே மெய்ஞான தெருவில் கலந்த விளையாடும் சிறியேன் தனக்கே மெய்ஞான alita perum karune. Jnana siddhi alita perum karune. Deve ulaga viralyalla. Maruvil kalanda varvadarku vaida taruna medu yendre. Maruvil kalanda varvadarku vaida taruna vidoyendre. Vaye paraya yarigindre. Vaye paraya yarigindre. Yendai karune valatale. Haruvil kalanda tunaye. Yenkani vil kalanda amode. Thank you, Prasanna. Thank you for the invitation and thank you for allowing me to sing on Swami's birthday. It's really a gift for me.
Sure, so we are gifted as well. So Maria, I think wonderful songs, with a beautiful voice. Now we can move on to the next session. So we know you have been spreading the message of Vallalar in Mexico and other areas. So we would like to hear from you how you came to Peruman, how you came to know about him and what. And what is that you have gone through? What is the kind of transformation that you have gone through? If you could share to us, it will be a very boosting for us.
Sure. I was in India in Tiruvannamalai, and I already knew about Vallalar, but I wasn't really sure in which part of India he was because I had the wrong name. I was looking for Ramalinga, and no one knew who Ramalinga was. And then a friend in Thiru, he introduced me to the Swamis of Vallalar Trust. And I went to meet them, but in 1 week afterwards, I was supposed to go back to Mexico. So I just met them quickly and I was really excited. And then that night, I had a dream with Vallalar, like a very, very intense dream. Like I could see him in my dreams with this very, very strong light. And so I woke up the next morning and I thought I have to stay in India. I can't go back to Mexico. But my boyfriend was waiting for me. He's now my husband. And so I was very worried how I would explain to him that I wanted to stay. And so it took me like 2 months of really to make the decision. And then I stayed for almost a year with the Swamis of Vallalar. And it was really a gift because my husband understood this decision and he respected this decision. And in the same way, I really had so much love and support from Janagi Ram Swami and from Nagara Swami, Saravan Swami, and they were really. And that time, Babu Sadhu, he said, "Okay, Maria wants to sing. We want to sing with her." So every morning, we were studying Arutpas and singing, and then I was traveling with them to Malaysia, to Singapore, and it was really a beautiful experience to totally live the Swami style life. And in Malaysia, I received so much love, especially from Rajan's family, Ambar's family. It was really, really beautiful to be with them. Almost 3 months studying and also studying with Kupuswami. And so I really feel blessed. It was like a very, very beautiful experience to receive this. And just to be able to be there singing, because I don't speak Tamil, and I was all the time with Tamil people, and I couldn't really communicate in Tamil, but through the singing and through the Arutpas, I felt that there was no need to communicate. It was really deep and profound experience.
Great. Okay. So, Maria, thanks. That was wonderful. And what was the kind of transformation you have gone through after knowing Peruman, Vallal Peruman? Mm-hmm. What happened in your life? And can you tell us?
Mm-hmm. Well, it was a very strong experience, like a very bhakti experience, because at that time I was studying a lot Vedanta, Ramana Maharshi, and just going in deep into the self-study, self-realization studies. And then with Vallalar, it was really like a melting experience, because at some point I felt my search was becoming a little bit hard on me, like a very mental search. And then when I found Vallalar, it was just, my mind was blown away. It was nothing to do with my mind. At some point, my family, for example, were worried. They were thinking maybe I was going crazy or I was kidnapped in India, because I was really deeply, deeply in love, and deeply, not thinking, just loving. And this was beautiful experience. And then coming back to my country, it was not easy at the beginning. I started like giving Bhakti groups intensive to share Swami's message. And it's a very high teaching. So some people understand, some people don't understand, but what everyone happens is that they really all resonate with this message of singing and the message of Swami of Jiva Karunyam. So my kids, my husband also have been happy to share with me this experience. Now I work a lot with prenatal women that are pregnant, and giving trainings of how to teach pregnant women to be teachers of prenatal. And always I can feel like the blessing of Bhakti through Swami, and it's been really like a very, very beautiful experience to live with in my country. At some point I feel I am like I belong to Tamil Nadu. This is my feeling. A lot I have this feeling of this urge to go back to India, this urge to be there, to just be in Vallalar, to be with the Tamil community, to be in the ashram. And it's a little strong to just be here in Mexico in my life. But at the same time, I have a trust that when my kids grow up a little bit and I will have more time, I will be back and I will feel again home.
Great. Okay.
This conference has been reconnected.
So Maria, and again, I know you are teaching yoga to your students, and how are you taking the message of Vallalar to them? What impressed them more in Vallalar, or you mentioned that some people are able to understand, some people are not able to understand, right? So, what kind of messages do you give them, or when you introduce them to Vallalar? Mm-hmm. What do you tell them, and what they take in from that?
Well, I tell them what we work more is with Arutpa mantra, and
okay.
Sometimes this mantra is just enough to really make them feel the presence of Arutpa through Swami. And then also I try to teach them like the deep understanding of the Nada Yoga, of just singing Arutpa, singing the mantra, and how this can really quiet the mind and be more available to integrate in the being, to meditate, to be a better human being. And with vegetarianism also it's a good change. Mexico, every time more people are becoming vegetarian. So this message also is a good change for them. And trying to really learn how to sing properly, to sing not only with the throat or the emotions, but trying to be able to sing from within, from really inside, from within. And I've seen very nice transformations of students that really find their own voice and really be able to sing deeper to Arutpas. At some point I shared with Swami Janagiram some students of mine singing Arutpas, and it's really amazing how they can meditate and sing just by copying and learning. Something already starts happening.
Great. Okay. And you mentioned that many people in Mexico are becoming vegetarians. I know, being in America itself, it is very hard to be a vegetarian, because wherever you go, the food is a non-vegetarian food. There is meat everywhere. Although I'm practicing veganism, or I'm a vegan too, but not many people actually get even a chance to be a vegetarian, because what you get is all the time non-vegetarian food. And coming from a culture of eating non-vegetarian food, how is it for the people in Mexico? How are they taking it up, and how is it for you? How long have you been a vegetarian? Can you thoughts?
Mm-hmm. Yes, the good thing is that since I live in a yogi community, well, not like my San Cristobal de las Casas is friendly in this matter. Of course, there are non-vegetarian restaurants, but there are a lot of vegetarian restaurants and a lot of vegetarian friends. So it's not something really to struggle with. At the beginning, when I came back, I was really hard on that subject. Like, I would be very strong and firm with that subject. And now that time passed, I am not anymore this teacher that really reprehends people that are not vegetarian. I learned to respect that some people maybe are not ready, and this is not like a reason to not practice. But with time, I feel slowly the change comes. And for example, my family, my sisters, I have three sisters, and 3 of us are vegetarian. 1 is not vegetarian. So I feel the change slowly is happening. And when I become more aggressive is when people really don't just stop coming to class. And so but for example, all the yoga teachers in my shala, they're all vegetarian. So we are just keeping open, but at the same time, we have clear the message.
Great. So, do you have a yoga sala, and can you tell us about, what kind of teachings you do there?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I have a yoga studio since 10 years ago, because before I went to India, I already had this yoga studio. And this yoga studio, we have different kind of yoga. We have Vinyasa yoga, we have Bhakti yoga, which is more the Ramalinga, the Vallalar message. We have yoga for kids, yoga for pregnancy, and we have teacher trainings also to become a yoga teacher. And a lot of the people that come to the yoga studio are not Mexican, they're foreigners, because San Cristobal is a very touristic town. So some classes are in English, some classes are in Spanish, and it's a simple shala. It's not a big fancy. It's a very simple shala, but it's very alive, and we do kirtans, we do bhajans, and we try to keep it always with movement and with inviting teachers to come and share message.
Great. Okay. So I know we have very few. Very late now. I just want to ask a couple of questions, and maybe if you can sing Arutpa, that will be really great. So after
we are experiencing technical difficulties. You may not hear everyone on the call. You will be prompted when the conference is reconnected.
So, one of the things what I want to check up with you is like, after you came to know about Vallalar and started to spread the messages, have you had any experience converting any of the non-vegetarian into vegetarian people?
I did in the teacher trainings, because when I first came back from India, I came back with all the teachings of taking care, like the cleansing of the stomach and the cleansing and doing all the kriyas. And the people that took the training with me, it was really, you had to be vegetarian to do the whole training. And they all transformed vegetarian, and then maybe half of them stayed vegetarian. The others just didn't stay vegetarians. But in San Cristobal, I've seen a lot of people transform to vegetarianism. It's not strange. So I'm not sure if it was because of Swami's message. I feel it's more like the yogic lifestyle becoming normal. But it is something that is important and that is very treasured in our community.
Wait. So what is your message for all of us in various parts of the world?
Mm-hmm. Can you repeat the question?
Yeah. So what is your message for us who is listening to you right now for today? Of celebrations, do you want to give some message to the people?
Mm-hmm. My message is to sing Arutpas, to sing Arutpa Jyoti. My feeling is sometimes Swami's teachings are very high, and trying to understand them.
This conference has been reconnected.
Trying to understand them with the mind. Sometimes it's like we feel we can never reach him. This was my feeling at the beginning. Like, wow, Swami was so amazing. I will never reach him. And then just singing Arutpas, I feel I'm with him. I feel there is no difference. I feel we are together. I feel Arutpa Jyoti is everywhere. And so my message for today is to invite the community to just sing and sing and sing Arutpas. Find one that is really the one that melts your heart, and keep practicing, keep singing, keep feeling the vibration. Tamil language is very high in vibration, and this combined with the beautiful, beautiful words that Swami sings to God, to Arutpa Jyoti, it's really like the highest medicine. And this is my message.
It is a wonderful message, Maria, because many of us have been struggling. Even we are familiar with Tamil and know about Vallalar and so on. We have been trying how to get closer to Vallalar and closer to Arutpa Jyoti, and I think your message is apt for that. At least by singing the Arutpas and chanting them, we will become closer to Vallalar. That's a wonderful message.
Thank you. And thank you for inviting me. I am very, very
honored. We are experiencing technical difficulties. You may not hear everyone on the call. You will be prompted when the conference is reconnected.
Sorry, I think we have some technical difficulties today, but nevertheless, in Facebook it is going live right now, and many of our fellow Sanmargis are hearing you. And with that, we also thank you very much for taking time today to join this. Thank you so much for your service to the community. And we want to sing, one or two Arutpas. I know you want to leave. So if you can sing as many Arutpas you could, then we will session.
Okay. Any Arutpa you love, Prasanna, that you really love?
I love all the Arutpas, so whichever you like the most, maybe you can top.
Okay. Okay. Arutpa Jyoti, Arutpa Jyoti, Tani Perum Karunai, Arutpa Jyoti, அருட்பெருஞ்சோதி அருட்பெருஞ்சோதி தானி பெரும் கருணை அருட்பெருஞ்சோதி 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 என்னுயிர நீ என்னுயிர கோருயிரும் நீ என்னுயிர நீ என்னுயிர கோருயிரும் நீ என்னுயிருக்கு துணைவன் நீ என்னை நீ என்னுயிருக்கு துணைவன் நீ என்னை நீ என்னுதயா பன்னி நரம் பொருள் நீ என்னுதயா பன்னி நரம் பொருள் நீ என் இதயத்து அன்பு என் நன்னேரு என் இதயத்து அன்பு நீ என் நன்னேரு எனக்குரிய உறவோ நீ என் நரபொரோ நீ எனக்குரிய உறவோ நீ என் நரபொரோ நீ என்னை கலந்த நீ என் தன்னுடைய வாழ்வு என்னை கலந்த நீ என் தன்னுடைய வாழ்வு என்னை காக்கும் தலைவன் நீ கண்மூன்றும் தழைதேவே என்னை காக்கும் தலைவன் நீ கண்மூன்று தழைதே அருட்பெருஞ்சோதி அருட்பெருஞ்சோதி தானி பெரும் கருணை அருட்பெருஞ்சோதி அம்மெனும் பீதி உள்ளகப்பரும் மலையே Ambenum piri ullagapadum malaye. Ambenum kudil pugum arasi. Ambenum kudil pugum arasi. Ambenum valekku urpadu parampurule. Ambenum karatamaramudi. Ambenum karatamaramudi. Ambenum karatu adengidu karale. Ambenum karatu adengidu karale. Ambenum uyiruli arive. Ambenum uyiruli arive. Ambenum manubul aminda perulie. Ambenum manubul aminda perulie. Amburuvampara Sivame. Amburuvampara Sivame. Amburuvampara Sivame. Okay, I sing one last Arutpa. Thank you very much for the invitation, for letting me happy to share many times.